I've been vegan for over 14 years now, and I became vegetarian first in about 1994 when I was at school, and we used to have leg of lamb at dinner, and my sister and I fought over this particular bit of the leg of lamb that we liked, and I knew it was a leg of lamb because, you know, that's what it was called. And I just asked my mum, oh, well, so what exactly is this part of the leg? She said, oh, it's the Achilles tendon. And I remember looking down at my leg that had an Achilles tendon and looking at that and going, oh my God, I have that. And there was no way, that was the first time I made that connection between life and the death I was about to consume. So I just didn't eat red meat after that, and then I only really was eating fish after a while, fishes and calamari. And then when I found out exactly what a vegan was, because I thought as a vegetarian that I was being helpful because I was against animal cruelty and things like that, but I believe like the dairy industry is even worse than eating animal flesh. So when I found out about that, I became vegan in 1997, beginning of 97, and that was because it was in line with all my ethics. Viva La Vegan started when I studied naturopathy, nutrition and Western herbal medicine, and I didn't want to work in a health food store because I disagree with the majority of the products that they sell, and I didn't want to open my own company because my passion was always vegan and vegetarian health, and I just didn't want to put too much money into something that in Brisbane was such a small percentage of people. And I decided I've always wanted to do a recipe book, so I thought I'm going to start with a recipe calendar, so 12 recipes, that should be easy. So I released the Viva La Vegan recipe calendars 2006, 2007, 2008, and realised it's got such a short amount of marketing time, and it's not very viable for a calendar that only has, you know, what, 4 months really of purchasing time. And I started vivalavegan.net in end of 2005 to promote the 2006 calendar, and it's grown since then. The blog that I do is just part of the website, but the website's just like an interactive forum for a lot of people. We have like a vegan mentor program there, we have a forum, we have my blogs, which is mostly about me just, you know, meeting people and eating food around the world, and we have articles. I do videos, so there's links to my videos on YouTube, there's links to my podcasts, recipes, heaps of recipes. I've got a detox diet ebook as well, so there's recipes for the detox diet. Yeah, lots of stuff. And it's pretty, it's pink, because that's my favourite colour. Well, the worst part for me is infighting, but that's with anything you get involved with, I think. And the best part, I think, is just meeting like-minded people that are as passionate about things as you are, because I made a conscious decision a few years back to really get involved with more people that shared my beliefs and to hang around with people like that more. So that was really good. Once I made that decision and hung around with more people like that, it's just, you know, you don't feel as though you're a freak as much, or that you're alone. You feel like part of a community, which is amazing. I probably wouldn't say dumbest, maybe less educated question I get asked is, oh gee, there's just probably so many. Probably the comment is, oh, you look really good for a vegan, what about, where do you get your protein? That's probably the biggest, I think. I think a lot of people would agree with that. Where do you get your protein? What about your calcium? I thought you had to have animal products to live, and I'm just like, here's 14 years of proof. My thing is, I don't think being vegan is enough, and I think a lot of people think that is. It's a great step, and it's the best step that you can make, obviously. I don't think being vegetarian is enough, and I think we need to encourage more people to become vegan from vegetarian. And I also think we should promote veganism better and properly, as in a lot of people don't really know what a true vegan is, as in some people think they're vegan when they eat their rescued chicken's eggs or honey or wear secondhand leather, and I disagree with that. And I think if we start really promoting exactly what a vegan is instead of what we're not, or the things we stand for instead of what we're against. I think that's great. And my biggest thing is probably infighting with people, and I try not to be disrespectful of other groups, even though I disagree with some of their tactics, and whether or not I think that's an effective way to do things is still something I sometimes struggle with. But I think just promoting veganism as much as possible, and whether or not you use the term vegan, whether you use plant-based, I don't think promoting vegetarianism is enough. My tattoo on my foot says transcend, and I got it when I was going to be a rock star, actually, at one stage, and I quit my job and launched my CD and things like that, so that was like 2001 or something. But I also have a few, I've got a vegan tattoo on my back as well, and I have a couple more. Have one that says Nam-myoho Renge-kyo, which is a Buddhist chant that means a lotus is a flower that grows in the mud. The thicker the mud, the more beautiful the lotus blooms. And I used to live on Papua New Guinea, on Bougainville Island, and I have the bird of paradise bird that was our emblem as well. But they're all hidden. Only selected people get to see theirs. We've always had, actually we've had like cat and dog friends in my life. Sorry, I can't choose. Sorry. I like them both equally for different reasons. Like dogs, you know, they'll be, oh my god, I'm so excited to see you. And cats will be like, yeah, can we just hang out later? So, either